Deo. Et in terra hominibus, ore voluntatis, laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te, gratias agimus tibi, nocte manam gloria tua, Domine Deus rex celestis, Deus pater omnipotens, Domine Filii unigenite, Iesu Christe, Domine Deus agnus Dei, Filius Patris, qui tollis peccata mundi, miserere nobis, qui tollis peccata mundi, suscipete precationem nobis.
A few seconds away from switching to the redundant sense sequencer. T-minus 27 seconds. We have gone for redundant set sequencer start. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15, 14, 13. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Blessed Tuesday, everyone. Blessed Tuesday. Blessed Tuesday, everyone. God bless everyone. God bless everyone on YouTube. Twisted T, Miss T, God bless you. God bless you. Miss T, my mother used to say always, el que madruga, Dios lo ayuda siempre. El que madruga, Dios lo ayuda siempre. Let me repeat that again, Miss T. Miss T, my mother used to say, el que madruga, Dios lo ayuda siempre. What does that mean, Miss T? Those that wake up early, like Miss T, like Uncle Edwin, are blessed by God always. Are blessed by God always. That is what it means, Miss T. Miss T, God bless you. Give my respect to your husband. God bless your family. And thank you for being in the chat. Thank you. I want to explain to everyone the reason that I am early. The thumbnail. If everyone reads the thumbnail carefully, it will say 5 a.m. 5 a.m. The reason that I am on early today is because I have a lot of job and family responsibility. I have a lot of job and family responsibility That is how come I am early. And the thumbnail, I put the thumbnail for 5 a.m. So that is how come I am early. I have a lot of job responsibilities and family responsibilities. Hold on, everyone, hold on. No, Miss T, you are okay. You are okay. God bless you always, Miss T. God bless you always. And Miss T, thank you for always visiting Uncle Edwin. And as I always say, those that have to hear the message will hear it by the grace of God. By the grace of God. Check this out. There are many people in their ignorance. There are many people in their ignorance that judge a channel by how many people they have in the chat. Never do that. That is incorrect. Judge a channel by how long it has been on the air. Judge a channel by how long it has been on the air originally. You see, there are many that have hundreds of people in the chat, but the next day they are completely disappeared. Why? Because they do not follow the rules. And I also want to say, it takes years. It takes years to build a channel. Do not judge people by how many people they have in their chat. That is incorrect. Judge a channel by how long it has been on the air originally. There are many here on YouTube. Their original channels do not exist anymore. Their original channels do not exist anymore. Why? Because they have been struck down and they have started new channels, but they are in the same, they keep on doing the same thing. I hope everyone is learning. Never judge a channel by how many people are in their chat. Judge a channel by how long it has been on the air. And it takes years to build a real channel. I am talking about a real channel, solid channel with real content. A lot of people go into chats because they just want to see gossip and drama and turmoil. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. So I hope everyone is learning. I am here. I am sorry to tell you. I am talking in general. Ms. T, to be clear, I am not referring to you in any way. To be clear, I am talking to those that are outside of the chat, many, and those that are going to hear the telecast. By the grace of God, you are going to learn. I am going to teach you. Uncle Edwin is going to teach you before God sends me the link. You will learn. You must learn. That is what this channel is all about. That is what this channel is all about. Never forget that many of you ended up in prison. Why? Because you did not listen. If you would have listened to your relatives, to the people that really cared about you, you would have never ended up in prison. But you see the problem with many on YouTube, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome Project DARPA. Project DARPA. Proyecto DARPA. Proyecto DARPA. Project DARPA representing Team Gotti. Representing Team Gotti. Project DARPA. God bless you. God bless your family. And thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. Thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. And I also want to thank Miss T. Miss T, thank you for visiting Uncle Edwin. For me, it is like having a million. It is like having a million people in the chat. So I want to thank Ms. T and Project DARPA and everyone that is outside of the chat. Everyone that is outside of the chat. Getting back to what I was explaining to those that have been to prison but still have not learned. Let me repeat that again. There are many that have been to prison here on YouTube. And to be clear, there are many good and decent that have learned, but there are others that have not learned. They are others that have not learned, and you will learn under Uncle Edwin. You will learn. Whether you like it or not, I am going to paste it in your brain. That is what this channel is all about. If you do not listen to Uncle Edwin, you're going to end up back in prison or worse. That is reality. That is reality. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Twisted T says, I have been meaning to ask you what Project DARPA stands for. Ms. T is asking Proyecto DARPA. Ms. T is asking Project DARPA. Project DARPA, I have been meaning to ask you, what does Project DARPA stand for? Go ahead, Project DARPA. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting for your reply. And Project DARPA, if you want, I will send you the link. I will send you the link. That way you can explain to over 2 billion, yes, over 2 billion users of YouTube. What does Project DARPA stand for? It is just my opinion. Project DARPA stands for Team Gotti. That is one of the meanings. And since I have known Project DARPA on YouTube, he is a gentleman. He is a decent person. That is my opinion. That is just my opinion. So Project DARPA, we are waiting. We are waiting. A big hug for Project DARPA. And Ms. T, excellent question. Excellent question. So getting back to what I was saying, those that have been to prison, you will learn and you must learn. If you do not listen to Uncle Edwin, you are going back to prison again. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Check this one out. This is a beauty. This is pure beauty. This is pure beauty. Check this one out. Yesterday, I was surfing the YouTube. I was surfing the YouTube. What does that mean? That I press on the menu. I press where it says live. And there are over millions of lives going on. Hold on. Project DARPA just in from the Project DARPA newsroom. Project DARPA says its meaning is more of a state of mind to myself. Let me repeat that again. Project DARPA says it is a meaning. Its meaning is more of a state of mind to myself. That is intellect. That is pure intellectual. That is intellect. That is Project DARPA. Project DARPA is showing off his doctorate, his intellectual doctorate. That is a beautiful comment, Project DARPA. Let me repeat that again. That is a great comment. Project DARPA says its meaning is more of a state of mind to myself. That is beautiful, Project DARPA. Project DARPA, sounds like you are a Harvard graduate. Sounds like you are a Harvard graduate. So God bless Project DARPA. God bless you. And Miss T, that is a great question. You see, check this one out. By Miss T asking that question, Project DARPA got out of his shell, got out of his shell. That is great. That is great. So I congratulate Miss T and I congratulate Project DARPA. Hold on, everyone. We have a message. We have a message. Another message from the DARPA newsroom. Hold on, hold on. Okay, DARPA. Oh, I am sorry. This is a response. This is a response from Project DARPA. DARPA stands for Defense. I am sorry. DARPA stands for Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. Is a research and development agency of the United States Department of Defense, responsible for the development of emerging technology. That is impressive. That is great, Project DARPA. Okay, Project DARPA also says, but they have a slogan that says DARPA hard, which means accomplishing the impossible. Project DARPA, would you like me to send you the link? Project DARPA, you deserve the link today. Project DARPA has made this telecast today. Project DARPA, I congratulate you. And I must congratulate Miss T. Miss T gave you the question of Miss T. It penetrated into the heart and mind of Project DARPA. Miss T, you are a psychologist. You are a psychologist. From now on, I will refer to Miss T as Dr. T. As Dr. T. Dr. T, welcome. Project DARPA showing off his Harvard doctorate degree. That is great. That is great. Hold on. This chat likes to jump. Hold on. Okay. Project DARPA says, I can't, Edwin. I have to get to work. Okay, Project DARPA. But the next time, Project DARPA, you will go on the panel. I don't have to see your face. I don't have to see your handsome face. You don't have to compete with my handsomeness. Just a little humor. Just a little humor. So God bless you, Project DARPA. God bless you. Excellent. Excellent. Today's telecast sponsored and directed by Project DARPA and Dr. T. And Dr. T. That is great. That is great. Hold on, everyone. Before I continue, I must say this again. Do not let no one discourage you. You see, they are individuals. They are individuals that are telling people that if you press the StreamYard link, that you are going to be doxxed. That is stupid. That is uneducated. If you hear a person say that, that person does not want you to progress on YouTube. That person does not want you to progress on YouTube. That person has no knowledge of YouTube or StreamYard. I want everyone. Download your YouTube Studio app. Everyone, activate your channel. If a person gives you the opportunity to go on their panels, Express your opinion. Your voice is important. Do not let no one discourage you. You see, they are people that are evil, that are evil to the core. They have no knowledge. They have no knowledge of YouTube. They have no knowledge of StreamYard. If you press a link, no one can dox you. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Do not let no one give you for that. You see, that is misinformation. That is misinformation. And check this out. For a person giving you that information, that is misinformation. That is against the rules of YouTube. That person can get their channel struck. You see, that person, for giving you that false information, that person can get their channel struck. You see the ignorance? You see where the ignorance goes? I want everyone, wake up. It is time to wake up. That is what this channel is all about. That is what this channel is all about. To open your mind, to make you, to prepare you. That way no demon can fool you on YouTube and give you false information. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Everyone just arrived. Our dear friend always, Slim Cricket Entertainment. Slim Cricket Entertainment. Everyone, give a big hug to Slim Cricket Entertainment. Slim, God bless you always. And thank you always for visiting Uncle Edwin. Thank you always for visiting Uncle Edwin. God bless you, Slim. God bless you. Everyone, give a big hug to Slim. Give a big hug to Slim. Slim, welcome, welcome. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. Do not let no one discourage you. Do not let no one give you false information. I tell people on YouTube, be careful of the information you give on YouTube. It better be correct, or your channel can be struck. Your channel can be struck. It is time. It is time for many to take YouTube seriously. You see, there are people that think that this is a joke. They are individuals that think that YouTube is not a joke. Take your channel seriously before it is struck down. Those that do not respect their channels, those that take their channels for granted, will get struck down, and then you will cry tears of blood. And then you will hear them. You will hear them blaming other people. No, it is your fault. If you receive a strike, it is your fault. If your channel is struck down, it is your fault. Do not blame no one. Do not blame no one but yourself. Let me explain briefly. I have explained it before. Every decent human being on YouTube has the right to submit a strike complaint. And then YouTube, listen to this one, YouTube, the artificial intelligence of YouTube reviews it. If the YouTube artificial intelligence reviews it and it finds that there is a violation, YouTube strikes your channel. And if your channel is struck, you are the guilty one. You are the guilty one, not the person that submitted the strike complaint. You are the rat. Yes, you, because you committed the violation. Do not let no one, do not let, see, here on YouTube, there are many they are giving twisted explanations. It is like the same. A true conversation is when you have people on your panel. Right now, what you are hearing is a sermon, is a monologue by Uncle Edwin. This is not a conversation. This is a sermon, and also you can call it a monologue. It is a monologue. As soon as I have a person on the panel, and then it becomes a conversation. That is the way it is. That is the correct. Do not let no one tell you that they are having a conversation with you. A conversation is when you have people on your panel. That is the correct definition. You see, that is another problem on YouTube. People giving wrong definitions. But getting back, if your channel is struck, do not blame no one. It is your own fault. It is your own fault. Take responsibility. Do not commit the same mistake again. That way your channel will not get struck. It is so easy. You have these individuals on YouTube. They are complaining. I received a strike. The person is a rat. No, you are the rat for committing the violation. And also this, because they are troublemakers. If a content creator tells you that they received a strike complaint, tell them to show the strike complaint on the air. Tell them to show the strike complaint on the air. You see, there are a lot of people that they say that they got a strike, but they did not get no strike. They are just igniting trouble. You see, they are just an example. They just want you to hate Dick Tracy. And then they will tell you, Dick Tracy struck my channel. No, Dick Tracy did not strike your channel. Dick Tracy submitted a strike complaint. And YouTube found that it was correct, and YouTube struck your channel. But listen to this one. If you are going to say that your channel is struck, you must show the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof. Every time a channel gets struck, YouTube sends them an email. And if you get a strike warning, YouTube sends you an email. Show the email. Show the email. You see, there are many, let me repeat it again, there are many individuals that like to start problems. They like to, you see, they have a gang channel. What they do is they ignite trouble. They make trouble. They tell everyone, an example, James Bond struck my channel. If James Bond submitted a strike complaint, show the strike complaint on the air. Show the strike complaint on the air. You see, if I go on the air, right now I am on the air, and let us say that I say that someone struck my channel, I must show proof. I must show proof. I must show proof that YouTube struck my channel. Because there are a lot of troublemakers. They will tell you that their channel is struck, but they are not showing the proof. So they are just making problems. You see, they are people every day that just wake up looking for trouble. They are born troublemakers. Hold on, everyone. Let me welcome Cheech. Cheech, God bless you. God bless you. And a big hug always, Cheech. Everyone, give a big hug to Cheech. So I hope everyone is learning. I hope everyone is learning. If Dick Tracy says, if Dick Tracy claims that Dick Tracy's channel has been struck, Dick Tracy must show the email from YouTube. Every time a channel is struck, YouTube sends them an email. Every time a channel is warned of a strike complaint, YouTube sends them an email. Every time you get a copyright claim, YouTube sends you an email. And let me repeat it, a copyright claim will not affect your channel, but it will affect your wallet. You will not be monetized for that particular comment, for that particular content that you are doing. You see, one thing is a copyright strike, and one thing is a copyright claim. Learn. If you claim that you have received a copyright strike, show it. Show it to your audience. Respect your audience. If not, you are a troublemaker. You are a troublemaker. You see, that is the way the gang channels work. They stir up trouble. They want you to hate people. They want you to hate people that have done nothing to you. Let me repeat that again. You see, the gang channels, they want you to hate people that have never even done anything to you. The gang channels, they are hating a person that has never even done anything to the gang leader. That is the way these gang channels work. They are criminal channels. They are troublemakers. In the long run, they will be struck down. Okay, getting back to what I was saying, check this one out. Check this one out. This is beautiful. This is a pure beauty. I was YouTube surfing yesterday. I pressed on the menu. I pressed on the menu live. Once I press on the menu, I receive on my YouTube, and also you all have it. You will receive all the lives that are going on at the moment you press that in the menu. Like right now, an example. Right now, there are 1 million lives going on. If you check your YouTube menu, you will see lives. Press it. Once you press it, all the lives that are going on at that moment, you are going to have the opportunity to watch the one you want. So yesterday it was late afternoon. It was late afternoon. Check this out. I press it. I check out channels. I check out channels that I am not even sub to. Why? Because I like to learn. I like to observe. I like to see what other people are doing. I have that right. All of you have that right. There was a content creator. Check this out. Smoking marijuana on the air. Imagine that. while doing the live, there was a content creator smoking marijuana. First, that is disrespectful. Smoking marijuana on the air, that is disrespectful. Smoking on the air, that is disrespectful also. And check this out, drinking alcohol on the air, that is disrespectful. You are disrespecting your audience. You are disrespecting your audience, and you are disrespecting your channel. And listen to this one. Your channel can get struck for that. If you are smoking marijuana, if you are smoking cigarettes or a cigar, or if you are drinking alcohol on the air, your channel can get struck. Yes, it can get struck. Read the rules, read the regulations. Read the rules and regulations. Read the rules and regulations. Hold on, everyone. Okay, everyone, I am back. Please forgive me. The internet went down. The internet went down. Okay, everyone. It is 6:01. It is 6:01. I have to close the telecast. I have to close the telecast because of my job and family responsibility. Everyone, and I say this humbly, everyone, do not forget that Uncle Edwin has a real job and I have a real family. You see, I have a real family with real responsibilities. With real responsibilities. I have a wife of 47 years. I have a son. I have a grandson. I have a granddaughter. I have a new grandson. You see, I have a real family with real responsibilities. And I have a real job with real responsibilities. I say it humbly. I say it humbly. So I have to close the telecast. If God permits, I will go back on the air tonight. I will go back on the air tonight. I will try to go on the air. I will try to go on the air at 9:15 with the topic of settings. With the topic of settings. You see, there are many people that are not using their settings. They are not taking advantage of the settings that they have on their computer, on their cell phone. Every internet platform has settings. People are not using the settings. That is how come a lot of people have problems. That is how come a lot of people have problems. They are not using their settings correctly. Some people don't even know about their settings. Right now, the majority of you are on your cell phone. Do you know your settings? Do you know your settings? That is the question. I am sorry to say it, the majority of you, and I say it respectfully, and it is for your own good, the majority of you do not know all your settings on your cell phone, on your computer, and on your internet platform. Do you know all your settings on YouTube? Do you know all your settings on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter? The majority of you do not know it. That is the purpose. That is the purpose of tonight's live telecast with Uncle Edwin. Settings. Know your settings. Learn your settings. How many of you really know your settings? Do you know what your do you know what your cell phone can do? Do you know what your cell phone can do? Do you know what your computer can really do? Do you know your settings from YouTube, from all the platforms? I bet you don't. I bet you don't. That is the purpose of tonight's live telecast at 9:15. With the blessing of God, I will try. Do not forget that I have real job responsibilities and a real family. That is how come I went on the air this morning early. I hope everyone got the point. I hope everyone got the point this morning. And I hope everyone understands the purpose of this sacred channel. This channel, whether you hate my guts, this channel is to try to help you. I am trying to help you all. I am trying to help you all. Whether you like me or not, that is not important. You can hate my guts. You can even desire my death. You can even want to kill me. You can even want to kill me. That is not important. You will never, to be clear, no one can kill Uncle Edwin. I am indestructible. I am indestructible. Why? Because I have true faith in God. That is why you cannot crush or destroy Uncle Edwin, ever. Why? Because I have true faith in God. You cannot touch me. You cannot touch me ever. That is the way it is. 69 years. I am 69, and God has blessed me with good health, mental and physical. Check this one out. With this, I will close. They are individuals that accuse Uncle Edwin of being a narcissist. I am not a narcissist. You that accuse me of being a narcissist, you are the narcissist. You are the king narcissist. And I want everyone, check this out. Listen to this one. I want everyone, check out the people you are sub to. Check out the people you are sub to. Check out their pages where they have their library. They are content creators. If you check their short videos, all their short videos is about them. You will see their face in every one. Check out their thumbnails. They are on every thumbnail. They are on every thumbnail. They are on every short video. That is a narcissist. That is a narcissist. You see, the individual that cursed my mother, the individual that cursed my mother, the individual that accused Uncle Edwin of being a cocaine addict, that is a narcissist. That is a king narcissist. That is a king rat. You see, that is a narcissist. You see, that individual, the one that cursed my mother, if you check out that individual's page, you will see that every thumbnail is about that individual. You will see the face of that individual on every thumbnail and on every short video. That is a king criminal narcissist. That is a king criminal narcissist. That is a king criminal narcissist. That is a king rat. That is a king rat. And that is the way it is. In the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary. I hope everyone is learning. I hope everyone is learning. You see, this channel is dedicated to God and to the Holy Mother. This is a true channel of true faith. You see, Uncle Edwin is not a narcissist. What you are experiencing here on this channel, it is true faith. It is a person that has true faith in God. It is a person that's not, I do not bend to gang leaders. I do not bend to gang leaders, ever. This channel, whether you like me or not, whether you hate my guts, whether you desire my death, this channel is to try to help you. This channel is a pure channel. This is a true channel of God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. That is how come this channel does not accept donations. That is how come this channel does not accept donations. Ever. That is to show people the purity of this channel. This channel does not accept donations. This channel does not accept money of any kind. The only thing that this channel accepts, if I make commission on YouTube, by one of my short videos or by one of my lives, yes, I accept it, because that is money from YouTube. That is money from YouTube. That is not, that money is not coming from that money is not coming from a person that is in our chat. You see, this is a pure channel. This is a real channel with real content. And that is the way it is. No one can destroy Uncle Edwin. No one can crush Uncle Edwin. Before those that want to crush Uncle Edwin, you are already crushed. You are already crushed. Look at your life. Look at your life. What do you have? Nothing. You live in a $20 furnished room. You live in a $20 furnished room. They are many. They are many. You see, these are criminals. These are criminal delinquents. That is what they are. They don't listen to Uncle Edwin. You're going to end up in prison again. You're going to end up in prison again. Or worse. That is the destiny of these individuals. That is the destiny of the person that cursed my mother. You're going to end up in prison. Why? You have a bad attitude. You have a bad attitude. You have an arrogant and a criminal. You have no respect. You have no redemption for no one. You have no faith in God. You are just a delinquent. That is what you are. You are just waiting for someone. Listen to this one. It is just a matter of time that someone is going to put you out. May God, to be clear, may God forbid, but this individual, the one that cursed my mother, it is just a matter of time. Someone is going to put you out. You have a horrible attitude. You have no humility. You have no humility. You don't believe in God. You have no idea what the word means. And that is reality. What I am saying, no one on YouTube can debate Uncle Edwin. What I am saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. Amen. So I tell that individual, repent. Repent. You have a bad attitude. You are a criminal delinquent. You have not grown up. You have not. You are the same criminal delinquent that you were. But now you are on YouTube committing criminal acts. That is what you are. You are a criminal now on YouTube. You have no redemption. You have no redemption. Your punishment is coming. You have no redemption. You have no humility. You are the king narcissist and you are a king rat. That is what you are. That is what you are. Amen. And that is the way it is. That everything that I am saying, I profess it with the faith that I have in God. And I say these words, everything that I am professing here on YouTube, all will be witness. All will be witness in the name of God. Amen. Mr. Joe Bananas, God bless you. Cheech, God bless you. Mr. Slim, God bless you. Twisted T, God bless you. Project DARPA, God bless you. Everyone that came this morning to visit Uncle Edwin. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Have a great day. As always, God bless Miss Angel Gotti. God bless Miss Angel Gotti. As always, God bless Emery. God bless my dear nephew, Emery. God bless you, Emery. Miss Angel, God bless you. As always, Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol Mahale. Let me repeat her name again. Miss Carol Mahale, a role model to follow. Miss Carol Mahale, a role model to follow on YouTube. May God bless Miss Carol Mahale, and God bless everyone else. God bless everyone else. And let me repeat this again. Everything that I am professing on YouTube will come to pass, and everyone will be witness. Everyone will be witness to what I am professing on YouTube. This is a real channel with real content and for the good of humanity. This channel is for the good of humanity. If you do not listen to Uncle Edwin, you're going to end up in prison or worse. And that is the way it is. That is the way it is. I talk as a father and grandfather that I am. Let me repeat that again. I talk like a responsible father and grandfather that I am. So listen to Uncle Edwin. If you do not listen to Uncle Edwin, you will end up in prison again. And that is the way it is. It is written. It is clear. It is as clear as water. I am here to try to help everyone. Whether or not you like me or dislike me, that is not important. Whether you desire my death, whether you want to kill me, that is on you. That is on you. That is on you. This channel does not deviate. This channel does not bend. This channel, the purpose of this channel is to try to help your sorry asses. Let me repeat it again. The purpose of this channel is to try to save your sorry asses. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for that expression. But I am trying to help you. You will all remember me one day, and you will say, Uncle Edwin was right. We should have listened to Uncle Edwin. That is the way it's going to be. Okay, everyone. Have a great day.
2 seconds away from switching to the redundant sense sequencer. T minus 27 seconds. We have gone for redundant set sequencer start. T minus 20 seconds and counting. T minus 15, 14, 13, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.